Hello everyone, Cami here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another cash envelope stuffing video, and this is going to be my first paycheck for April. We're just going to dive right in. Before I begin, feel free to grab all of your budgeting and your cash envelopes, and let's just do the whole cash envelope stuffing together if you would like to. I brought you in a little bit closer, and I also have a mock budget on the side, so I'll be referencing from that so I don't get the numbers wrong. This is gonna be the first time that we're gonna be actually budgeting on my deluxe monthly. The past few times we've been just doing it on my notebook, and this is the first time we're actually gonna be doing this on my own system because, as I said, I copied from Sarah Marie, but she does monthly budgets and I do paycheck to paycheck, which is like a bi-weekly budget for me. I don't get paid every week. I get paid every 2 weeks. So I do have 2 paychecks coming in this April. So I made paycheck number 1 and paycheck number 2 here. And I did paycheck number... I'm actually going to change this part right here. I'm kind of changing as I go and kind of see what's the best for me. So I added also my other income, which is variable income. And I just kind of squeezed that in on the top. And I'm going to, like I said, change this next month. But for right now, we're just gonna use what I have. So we're just gonna start with my estimated income for paycheck number 1. I estimated it to be $580, and the reason why it's a lot is because I did use 40 hours of my vacation time for the week and a half that I was off. So I wanted to use that, and I also had 25 hours of work. So from my past experiences, I estimated to be $580. But the actual paycheck that I got was $614.42, which I was really surprised that it was that much because I already knew the estimated of if I combine 40 hours plus 25, it was gonna be like 60 something, and I just added my hourly income to that, and then I estimated it and looked what I used to make when I did that, and it came out to be like 580-ish, but they did it different. The way my job works is they separated my paychecks into 2, which they never do. They had my 40 hours separated and then my 25 hours separated because I guess it's vacation time. I didn't know. This is the first time I'm using vacation time to get like a few days off. So that's how they did it. I don't know if that's the usual case for everyone, but that's just how they did it. So the taxes, I guess, were really low because they're only 2 separate ones. So I don't know, but it came out to be $614.42, and I'm not gonna complain. We're gonna start with paycheck number 1 here for my monthly expenses. This does not include my sinking funds. That's on another page. But for my monthly expenses, as you guys know, my phone is a placeholder, meaning I don't take money out. So for my phone, I'll be giving $30 this time because it did increase. For my credit card, I'll be giving $25. Again, that's a placeholder. For rent, I'm giving $115. It's the usual. And then for water is $5. For electricity, we're actually gonna be trying to pay, instead of $50 a month, we're trying to do $40 a month for each of us. I feel like it's gonna work. So we're gonna be giving $20 for this paycheck. And for Cox, we're gonna do $12. And for birth control, we're giving $15. For groceries, it's gonna be $100. For allowance, it's gonna be $40. And $40 for eating out. And I added a category here, which is PicMonkey. The only reason I wanted to pay for PicMonkey, I didn't used to, I just screen captured the desktop, but now I'm making templates for my stickers. That's why I decided to pay for the monthly, and it's like $7.99. You can go cheaper if you do the annual membership, but I'm not sure if I'll be sticking at PicMonkey for that long. But that is a placeholder, as you can see. So I normally leave it in my account because it gets pulled from my account. So I left $4 in there. So the total for my whole monthly expense for this month is $406. That's more than usual. And now we're doing my sinking funds. Again, I had it set to paycheck number 1, paycheck number 2, and the balance. For sinking funds, I have my first category, which is HCB, which means household, couponing, and beauty. I always leave myself $10. And for vacation and conventions, got $10. It's pretty basic. All I have for these are $10. For clothing, for cosplay, I put $10. For taba is $10. For gifts, I'm actually going to be putting $15 because I have 2 birthdays this month. I have my sister and I also have my niece. So I was going to give them $25 each. And I believe I have $20 in my cash envelope at the moment. So I need $30 to kind of fill that in. So I'm going to put $15 for this paycheck. I put clothing twice. We're just gonna skip this one. I can't believe I put clothing twice. For medical, we're gonna leave $10. If you noticed, for my clothing and medical, it used to be $15 every month, but I kind of realized that $15 every month is not enough for clothing, so I put $20 every month. So we're gonna put $10 for each. And my gas and Uber is $10. For planner is $10. And for entertainment is $10. So basically they're all $10, and it might not be a lot for you guys, but it adds up to something. And if ever I need more money for these, I'm just gonna fill it up with my allowance. It's what I can do at the moment with my paycheck, like I said, and it's better than nothing. We're just gonna add them all. The total for my sinking funds is $95. Now we're gonna stuff our cash envelopes. And I think I really like this process. It's simple. At the bank, I took out $555.42. It's not the whole $614.42 because we left our placeholders in there because they get pulled out of our account. So we are left with this. And I did ask the teller like a certain amount of money, and I just used a sticky note. If you want to know how I did it, I pretty much got the idea from Alyssa Herbert, and she explains how she does the sticky note system. But this is the money, and we're gonna put the 42 cents in our coin bank right there. I decided not to take 50s anymore just because they're hard to break. So I just went with the 20s and the 10s. I have my vault right here, which has my 3 big cash envelopes. And that's it. But we're gonna start with our monthly bills. I just like to start there. For monthly bills, I have the blue big envelope. I just like putting them together like that. I'm gonna put that on the side. And we're gonna start with the phone, but that's a placeholder, so we don't need to put anything in there. But I still keep in track right at the back, so I don't know. I like to do the extra work, I guess. Same goes for credit card. For rent, we just paid rent, so it's empty. So we're gonna put 115, 100, 10, 515. Oh. Water, we just put $5, and we paid water as well, so it's empty. We're gonna put $5 in there. For electricity, we're only putting in $20. The reason why we decided on giving $40 for electricity instead of 50s, the reason is because we have a lot of leftovers, and we just think it's more realistic to pay less than we pay a lot, and there's still gonna be a little bit of leftover. For Cox, we give $25 every month, But for this paycheck, we're gonna be giving $12. And we also just paid that. I normally have all of my bills paid at the end of the month, so that's why. For birth control, we're going to be putting $15, and we still have $15 in here, so we can already get that because that kind of arrives around the 23rd of every month. So we're set for that. And my annual checkup for my, as far as you know, pap smears go and like all the feminine stuff, is gonna be in May. So I feel like I could have them make my birth controls cheaper because I don't have insurance. So I think that'll be a really good way to save more money, because that is a lot. $30 every month for birth control is a lot. For groceries, I am giving myself $100 for 2 weeks. So I broke it down to this. Yep. And we still have money left over in our groceries, and we normally roll that over at the end of the month. So I did make a separate cash envelope for groceries. So it's called groceries rollover, and I would like to put whatever's left in this cash envelope to this cash envelope, just so I don't touch it or I don't get confused. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have $32 left in here. If you guys don't remember, I did my weekly check-in. That's why I have $32. I feel like I'll be saving a lot more money because of our new system. So I don't spend that much anymore. So that'll be good. I'll still keep it at $50 for my groceries just in case something comes up, because you'll never know. Or I can grab money from here if I'm really short with my eating out money. I feel like that'll be a good idea. I decided to make a separate cash envelope for that. And we're just gonna keep that on the side. And we're gonna put in our $100 for this 2 weeks. I just like keeping stuff organized, so that's why I decided to do that. For allowance is $40. And I still have money left over in here, so that's good. I still have $23 in my allowance cash envelope, so I can kind of spend some more money. Or I can save for emergency. For my eating out money, it's empty. It's always empty. So we're gonna put $40. That's really good. We're done with the monthly bills, so we're just gonna stick it back into its Mama Cash envelope. I should title this Mama Cash envelopes. I just really like the plain look of it. I don't want it to be like super busy, and it's like pastel blue. It's cute. We're gonna be moving on to the sinking funds. This is gonna be where all of our $10 will go, most of it. For household couponing and beauty, we don't have a lot left over in here because I had to buy some panty liners and some melatonin. So we have $2 left in here, and I didn't have any coupons for that. I don't think Walmart gives coupons. I know Kroger does, but as far as Walmart goes, I don't think they give coupons. So we'll put $10 in there. For vacation or conventions, we're going to be putting $10 as well. We have $20 in there, so it's slowly accumulating. And normally I use vacation and convention money for tickets and hotels. I need to, in the future, I would like to put more in here, not just $10 every paycheck. But for right now, I feel like it'll do. For clothing, we are going to be putting $10. I'm a little bit shaky because I'm hungry. For my boyfriend, we're going to be putting $10 as well. So this is like for birthdays, anniversaries, for Christmas. So it has $30 in there, so that's really good. And for gifts, like I said, I'm going to be putting $15 this time just because I have some birthdays coming up. And I will probably be doing a separate cash envelope for Christmas just because this was meant for Christmas too. but since I have a lot of family and I have family in the Philippines that I send money to, so it's not realistic for me to just put it all in here because it's gonna run out. So I'm gonna make a separate one for Christmas. Medical, we increased this. Instead of putting in like $8 or $7, so we're gonna be putting $10. And for gas and car, we will be putting $10. So this is empty because we just went to Atlanta. We're not gonna be going to Atlanta anytime soon, so hopefully this can kind of accumulate some money. For planner, we're gonna be putting $10. Now this is a lot of money, so I can buy myself, no, actually I bought some planner cake stuff, so it has $7. So we'll be putting $10 more. And for entertainment, we are putting $10. And this is just like for especially for the summer, we're gonna probably be doing some arcades and stuff or movies, so it's good that it's accumulating money for that. So that completes our sinking funds. I really like the pink one. And for savings, as you guys can see, we still have some money left over here. And I'm actually going to be putting my groceries roll over in this envelope just because my rollover normally goes to my savings. But this is not a definite savings yet because if I come short for my groceries or if something happens, I'll just grab it from here. Last time we checked in, I have $387 in my savings, which is so nice because I had like some side hustles, but this paycheck I didn't. I thought I would have, but I didn't because I sold my books, but I haven't received the payment for it, so I didn't have any side hustles for this paycheck, like I said. But we have $387, which is a lot because of, you know, me selling my stuff. This paycheck, since we received $100 extra, so let's count how much savings we have. I'm so excited. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, and 13. That is so good. I would probably not save this much in the future for my paychecks. It was only good because of the vacation time I used. So I'm gonna be putting this all in my savings. And let me do this with you guys. So 387 plus 113 equals to 500. So that was our, well, I didn't even know that it was gonna be 500, but that's basically gonna be it for my savings. I do need to save for our moving out, so I'm actually not gonna be, I don't know, I should probably tackle my debt soon. I'm still contemplating on what to do with this. Even though we met our $500 goal for my savings, which is basically like emergency fund, I don't know if I should start another savings for the house because we are going to be moving out in 2 months. We currently live in an apartment complex, but I really want to rent our own house. That may not be realistic for our situation, but I honestly can't get any sleep in this apartment complex or any apartment complex at all because I'm a light sleeper and I just really want my own space with no neighbors, no nothing. I just want to be able to sleep. So we wanted to get our house, which is just renting a house, not a very expensive one. Probably our limit is $750 every month as far as payments go. So if you are renting a house, the down payment is not $200, it's the price of the house. So that's $750 times 2, that's $1,500, right? Yeah, that's $1,500 divided into 3 people. So that's gonna be $500 each. So I have to save another $500. Or should I just like have this $500 for that and start on my debt? I'm not sure. I really want to start my debt, but I'm trying to be realistic. I know I need to have a savings for a house, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep doing my savings until I reach 1,000. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I always take you guys' advice into account because you guys really help me out a lot, and I know you guys care for me even though I'm just this person doing her budgets on YouTube. I know you guys care, and I'm really happy that you do. So I don't know, please let me know. I'm so confused. I don't know. So we're gonna put, what is it, 100, was it 113 for paycheck for April pay 2, and that was, what's today, April 11th, and that gave us $500, which was our initial goal. So we already met it. I'm just gonna put this in there. Just gonna recount 3, 4, 5, 13. We're gonna end on that note. Again, voice your opinions down below. I feel like you guys are gonna say go ahead and save for the house and do your debt later. I feel like that's what you guys are gonna be saying in the comments down below, but I'll wait and we'll see what happens. I did save a lot on this paycheck, which is good, and I'm gonna be saving a lot more on like small side hustles. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!